Yeah, it's about time I pulled over. Um, I went through hell, man. I mean, I was supposed to deliver that load to Amazon this morning, but I couldn't get a chance to do it. Oh, by the way, yeah, I switched into the speed because at Kenworth had a message on the dashboard that says, engine will derate in 3 hours. And because of my background experience with the other trucks that I've been driving between Western Express and Advance in Illinois, I'm thinking it might be another DEF pump problem. I had to cut the video because I messed up, so I started over. So I didn't want to take a chance with that, so they said bring it to the yard, so I left it there. So I switched my things into this fresh late model, late design Peterbilt. It's not a brand new truck, it's more like a 2020. But they kept it in good shape though. As you can see, it's fresh and decent because it's one of the newest truck in the fleet. I think it is the newest truck in the fleet. We only have 9 trucks. I think this is the newest one. Nah, he got me driving this one. So it's like I don't have no choice but to pull over right now. So it's like I had to let go of the loaded trailer that I had, the Amazon load. I had to let go of the Amazon load. Because them two, they almost start fighting. Oh well. Just sitting right in front of each other, texting and driving. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to deliver this load, so I came there nice and early, before 7:30, like it says right there. I actually came there yesterday. The other people that was going to let me deliver it, but the thing is, the warehouse was closed, the dock workers that went home. This it's one of them advanced Amazon facilities that have the mounted cameras that watch your rear license tag and your front license tag. And you walk up to this computer screen and it tells you what to do and stuff like that. Now you drive up to it. So since I came in too early yesterday, I was supposed to deliver today, but I didn't get a chance because the next shift, them people, immigrants, they didn't understand me too good. That's a temporary tag because this Pete doesn't have a license plate on it. So that paper right there is applied. You see, I'm new to this now. My manager told me to tell them that it's applied for. It's a temporary tag. They still didn't understand me. They still say I gotta have a physical license tag. So I didn't get no chance to do it. So I said maybe if I go back to the other truck and hook up to the one that has a license tag. So now, since my manager told me just come back down to the drop yard, because this Amazon right here is like 27 miles away. It's 27 miles away from Chicago. So I drove 27 miles to the yard and came down and dropped the trailer in the yard, and one of my co-workers came and picked it up. So my boss spoke to the other driver and told him to meet me in the drop yard and pick up my trailer. So I gave him the bills and the trailer. So now he has it. So I no longer have the 2021 trailer. So now it seemed like I came straight back to the same trailer I once had, where it had a brand new what do you call it? It had like that combination exchange valve in the back of the trailer, like between the axles, the rear axle. It's one of them, I forgot what they call it. I don't know if it's a diverter valve or something, but it's one of those valves that control brakes and the, you know, the sliding pins for the tandems and stuff like that. No, it controls the trailer brakes. That's what it does. Anyway, I came back to the same trailer I once had probably 2 months ago. So the other truck had my trailer, my earlier trailer. So now I'm back to it. The thing is, I'm bobtail right now. So this is what happened. I had my boss tell me to do a drop and we can give him the trailer. So now, I'm pretty sure he took care of me. He paid me for it, but I'll ask him. And it seemed like, since I didn't get a chance to deliver it because, this right here, this situation, the tag, I couldn't get past it. So anyway, the next good thing about this is I'm glad I'm driving this truck. I'm glad that problem came up. I'm glad I'm driving this truck. Even though I don't really like automatics, but this one is a little stronger than that black one I was driving. That black Kenworth that I was driving when I took it to the shop. And y'all saw the wheel lugs and the axle. Y'all saw the brake drums. When them guys, them Goodyear guys was changing the tires. Yes, I had brought another truck to the shop, and then I brought mine, but they intercepted that one because the kingpins were too loose. So it seemed like, wait, can you all excuse me for a minute? I need some fresh air. I don't want too much air. Something. Damn. What the hell is that? Alright. Like I was saying, because of that, it's better off this way. And not only that, we're not doing the Samsung load from Illinois to North and South Dakota. We're delivering to both of them. We take turns delivering to South Dakota for a while, and then North for a while, and then South for a while. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So now it seemed like we can't get those. Well, me and certain trucks cannot get those loads now because we have to rotate. We have to give the other drivers a turn to get those kind of loads, those higher paying loads, because they might get discouraged. And I told my boss, do you think they might get discouraged and just quit? And I said, yeah. He said, yeah. I said, you see, I figured it out. So it's like we're taking turns, sharing the money and stuff. So now I'm doing the Chicago to Indiana. So it's like that one is only between 200 miles and 160 miles, back and forth. So it looks like I'm going to be stuck between Chicago and Indiana for a while. It's going to be somewhere between 160 and 200 miles instead of me doing 650 and 700. So they pay less, but not too less. So it's better than nothing. At least I stashed away some kind of X amount of thousands in my bank account, in my savings. So at least I have that stashed away for, that black truck, that black Volvo that's, sitting in the bushes, so to speak. So anyway, my last check, it came close to 1,000, but it was like in the 800s, but it became 9 instead. So when I came into the office this morning, I came into the office down there, about a couple of miles away, in my boss's office before I bopped you over here. He said, did you check to see if I deposited $100 to your pay? And he said, yeah. No. Yeah, you said it was supposed to be 880 or 8 something. and then I saw 900, and he said he did that. He said he did that on purpose. He said actually that load wasn't so bad after all. Anyway, he said he did that one on purpose because it seemed like he had some kind of allowance or credit or something. He said he did that on purpose because he said I'm a good guy, you know. He said he did it for free. He didn't. I don't think I worked for it, but he just added $100 because, you know, he thinks I did a pretty good job. So I said thanks. So that extra 100, I don't think it came out of my pay or nothing. It didn't have nothing to do with me driving the steering wheel. He just did that because, you know, he figured I was going through too much. So it's more like I'm glad I'm getting the one from Chicago to Indiana. You see, my situation is different. I'm getting less pay on this one, but it ain't bothering me no more because I ain't no big tough guy. I ain't no rich guy. You know what I mean? Neither am I broke. You could say I'm minority. Yeah, I'm broke. I'm poor. I'm not that poor. I could muscle my way out of this. It's just I'm taking it step by step. So it's like I'm glad I got the Chicago to Indiana instead of the Iowa to Illinois to Iowa. I'm tired of the excess driving and stuff like that. I maxed out quite a bit, a couple of thousands of dollars, X amount of thousand. It ain't that much to me because I did more with Western Express anyway, because I stayed longer with them. I stayed with them for 3 years. I only been with these people for like 5 months, so you'd have to expect that. So I told him how much I maxed out in my bank account, and he said, that's not so bad. The way you've been getting paid, that's not so bad. He said, yeah. But anyway, I'm not satisfied with just staying there in my bank account. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. I went up to 28 grand with Western Express, but you know, it can be better than this. It can be better than that. It's just that I'm not owner operator. I'm company. And also, I'm not own authority. I don't have my own carrier authority either. Plus, I don't have my own truck. That's 3 things. But I didn't do so bad for a company driver anyway. I mean, the pay ain't so bad in my case. It's only just this time. I usually max out a little bit over 1,000, but I'm not doing the Samsung load. I'm doing something else. So since my plans foiled, his plans foiled because of that temporary paper tag, it's applied for. He told me to tell them it's applied for. I knew that was gonna act stupid because, you know, immigrants are not too, you know, bright and intelligent, and he said the same thing. He said, you know, don't listen to them, don't waste your time. He said just go ahead and come back south, and I'll think of something. He said he might switch me into another truck, but it didn't happen. He said another driver was nearby, so he took it. I'm glad they took it off of me anyway. I don't want to put up with it. And I kept bitching and moaning right here in the cab about, man, I can't stand this. I felt like I want to walk away from the job for a while. I just want to climb out of the truck and go somewhere. But anyway, here's the other good part on my side. I don't care what you want to say about it, but now since I'm doing the less pay, even though it's less pay, I ain't gonna get what I want. We ain't gonna get what we want. Now since it's less pay and a lot less miles. It's not that less of a pay, but it's a lot less miles. And what else? Oh, on the weekends, no, we don't run on the weekends because they're closed. The customers don't work on the weekends, that's why. So that's another good plus right there. You could say that's about 4 plus on that one. So now I'm sitting here. What time is it? Well, it's 12:11 on this one. It's more like 11 o'clock. So I came there too early last night, and I came there on time today. Still couldn't get rid of it. So it's not my fault. So I'm glad I got the Chicago to the Indiana. I'm glad I got the 160 miles and the 200 miles. Because I don't stretch the limit too far. I haven't been taking any days off either. That's what you don't notice. I've been working straight 2 months without time off. 3 months without time off. Sometimes even 4. I've been practicing that too much on Western Express truck company. I've been doing that way too much. I actually let 3 to 4 months go by and don't even feel it. I've been doing it too many times. I said, nah, this shit gotta stop. I gotta do better than this. I'm not thinking smart. Yeah, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong if you want to stay out 8 months and don't come home. Well, I'm not saying come home. Of course, you gotta take a break somewhere. If you there ain't nothing wrong with doing 5 months without taking a break if you don't feel like it. Just be aware. We don't know what might happen. I don't know if sunflower seeds can keep you awake. If you want to do it, that's all right. I mean, I've done it. I went too far. I went past the limit. No, I just kept driving. I even forgot that I had a house. I mean, that I had an address. It was that bad. I get distracted a lot. And what's even worse, I don't eat on time. I forget to eat. I'm too busy driving, caught up in my own world. I ain't got time to pay attention to my stomach. I'm distracted. And when you're distracted and you skip meals like that and you don't feel anything, it seems like your vitamins might as well go to waste. Your sinews and your tendons might as well get chewed up. It's got to go somewhere. So now here you have it. I got a scarred neck. I got a scarred neck from all of this. Now it's got to go somewhere. So that's what happened. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I got today and tomorrow off. Actually, I was kind of half busy. The rest of today and tomorrow off. So it seemed like I'm gonna be stuck with this for like another couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. And I'm gonna have the weekends off, and I'm gonna start taking weekends off. About time I start giving myself a break. Now we couldn't rest because we have so little trucks in the fleet. Anyways, yeah, I'm in this Pete now. Let me see if I can. Let's see if it looks presentable. All right. So far, I got this. You can see it doesn't have a top bunk. It's just a ceiling. So I gotta leave the microwave on the bottom, just like on the other truck. You don't see any top bunk, right? Yeah, it's limited. And this thing is like, it's like that. The roof is that far away from my head. But when you come over here, when you come towards the curtain, bam! It's like I smash my head up. It's like I keep brushing the top of my head. It's like my head do whiplashing every time I scrub the top of this. So I gotta duck and then come back up again. And now my head is actually touching the ceiling right now. It's like I got another inch. I got another inch to press right through here, right through the upholstery. Because this thing is like, it's like, I gotta squat like an inch lower. So this Speed ain't such a bad truck. I like it. I just don't want to stay in it that long. I don't feel like staying in it. I want to go back in the Kenworth with a stick shift. To tell you the truth, when I was driving that black Kenworth to the shop, that one was automatic just like this. That one is so slow. I mean, I don't want to put up with it. a little bit decent than the one I have, but it's not as good as the truck I have. This one, you said it's got 500 horsepower. Yeah, this one is extra sensitive and extra faster than that black Kenworth, that automatic Kenworth. But when it comes to a stick, they're almost invincible. The stick is a little bit more quicker than this one. It's much extra. It's gonna be quicker than this one. But for automatic, this ain't so bad. I'd be better off going back into Kenworth. I mean, Pete's ain't such a bad truck either, but you know, I'd be better off going back into Kenworth. But anyways, that mechanic says, yes, we won't do that to you. We don't do that to you. Of course, you're gonna get that truck back. So, today's Saturday. He's supposed to look at it 2 o'clock today. So when he checks it out, while I'm camping out here and I'm back there on the PC computer or over there at Lowe's, I'm in the Walmart right now. So while I'm over there at Lowe's, he'll call me. More likely, I'm thinking of staying right here, because if I keep hanging up over Lowe's, then people are probably going to chase me out of the parking lot sooner or later. It didn't happen to me yet, but I don't feel like doing that. Oh, wait a minute. I got a new spot. I got a spot where another truck's been parking, so I could have went over there, but I'm not going to do it. I think, Walmart across the United States, they usually allow tractor trailers to park, so I mean, truck drivers been getting lucky in that direction, so I choose to stay at Walmart in the day and then move over there at night, like 8 o'clock, when it's nice and quiet. I found another side of Lowe's apart. I forgot about that, but I still don't feel like going there. I don't want to go there in the daytime. So I'm gonna just follow my intuition, my internal side, and just stay right here. But anyways, what was I gonna say? I guess that's it for now, man. I don't know. Hold on a second. I didn't realize this. I don't think I want to disturb him. I was gonna come outside and look at the truck. The closest I've been to them kind of ducks when, what was it? Back in the early 1980s when I was a kid. I remember I used to go they used to have a dirt bike terrain in Elmsford, New York. They call it Fairview Park. It had X amount of trees. Like, to tell you the truth, there's parts of New York that look something like, as much as I don't want to say it, Okeechobee, Florida. Ugh, I can't stand Okeechobee. I don't like it. It looks something like a forest or a jungle or something. The mountainside, not the mountainside. Actually, Elmsford, New York is like where Staten Island is. But the part where I used to live at when I was a kid, it's thick with a lot of dark green trees, and yes, they had the colorful, them trees that change the leaves. The color of the leaves change around, what was it, fall or not summer, like spring and fall. Leaves change colors. Yes, we used to live in that side of New York, and I remember one time, man. It's like I took a chance and threw a rock at the eggs. The nest, the same ducks, just like that. I can't remember what happened, but I know I threw a rock at something and it broke. It stank up the whole entire complex. I mean, the whole area. It's like, it smelled like, I can't describe it. It smelled like rotting cow's flesh. It smelled like a dead cow and spoiled fruit, rotten fruit mixed together. When you bust eggs on them things, the nest. So I guess maybe I came up too close to the nest and one of them came straight up. One of them flew straight up in the air, like right above my face, and was heading towards me. I used a stick and poke him right in the chest and pushed him away. No, he's flying towards me. But anyways, man, it's like, I don't know, I kind of miss them days. Not since I'm a dog, I'm here messing with a tractor trailer. Anyway, I could say, man, I just have to get the stress off me. I'm glad I found a way out, because I mean, I didn't do it on purpose, but I'm glad I ran into this accident. I'm kind of temporarily satisfied with my savings, but I'm not okay with sitting right there. I want it to go higher and higher and higher. Maybe I might want to pull this out of my wallet. You might see what I got, because when I tried to go own authority with Western Express truck, I remember, hold on for a second. Yeah, I got one of these things in the mail, man. I had it from my mom's address. Hold on. Maybe if y'all know about it, you could tell me about it. Damn, it's a good thing I came up with it. Hold on a second. Oh, no, hold on. It's here somewhere. I'm gonna probably put it somewhere on the other side of the wallet. Probably, this is not it. Hold on for a sec. It has something to do with carrier authority benefits. I think this is it. Hold on. Yeah, this is it. Alright, I left my stuff scattered right there. I'll get it later. Here it is. Yes, this is it. Smart funding. Yes, Dave's Carriers LLC. That's the name. That's what I plan on calling my name. But I did register. I registered my carrier authority with Western Express when I was working for them. But since it didn't go right and I, had to leave because I got terminated, I didn't have enough money to take the truck with me. They said I could have took it with me. Not buy it, not pay it off, not pay for it. Like, take it with me and still pay for it, buy it, what do you call it, lease it, and still do my own authority. It seemed like these people, they saw my name in the system and they thought I was active, but they didn't realize I was not. I mean, I didn't really start making any progress yet. So, yeah, it wasn't just this. I remember I could have swore I saw like, what was it, $100,000 or something? It's like they offered me like I'm just going to give you a rough example because I know I saw, it wasn't $50,000. It was like $300,000. Somewhere about. They offered me a $300,000 some kind of loan or something like that because of this. That's just, I'll tell you what, since I have no real experience in this, because I didn't get a chance to start, I can give you an idea what I know, what I think it's about. Until I really get my hands on it, then I'll know what to do. It's something like a loan authority. It's like a loan for you to borrow. And you gotta pay it back, right? Of course, you gotta pay it back. You're not gonna pay back the entire $300,000 on one shot. It's more like, put it this way, if I was to borrow $300,000 or keep it, what I would do is stash it away in my account. I would use I'll use that $300,000 as a backup. Don't spend it all. Like, don't go chasing after some kind of house, like chase after some kind of house, or hold on a second, I heard something. Oh, it's one of them. I thought I heard something touching. Don't chase after a car like one of those. Don't chase after a couple of motorcycles. Nah. It's more like, no, I don't think that way. What I'll do is I'll stash it away and use it as backup. Like if something goes bad with a freight, late fees, that kind of thing, DOT or overweight ticket, company freight liability, you know what I'm saying, those kind of things. Anything, like you run into a financial crisis situation in the trucking industry, yeah, use it for that reason. I think that's what that money is for. Correct me if I'm wrong on this one. This is no joke. I'm showing it to you right here. It's got my carrier name and LLC, but I didn't get a chance to try it anyway, so I canceled it. But I will open it up again. So that's what I'm thinking. This way, I know I saw something like 300,000 or more, or somewhere about that. It was definitely not less than that. When I get the chance, I'll go ahead and, after this guy gets my truck fixed, I'll go back to the other truck, the Kenworth, and I'll go ahead and look in my folder, and I'll sift out my files and all that. And I know I got some kind of letter in the mail that goes with this. It's like on the back of this, like excuse me, I just had some protein whey on the side of that. It's like this thing has some kind of sticky glue. It's like you get one of them envelopes and you pull out the letter, and you just go ahead and peel it off, and then you read the requirements, and then it shows you how much you're eligible for and this and that. Right. So it's like it's something like a loan. That's what I think it is, and you use it for certain reasons. I don't know. I mean, anybody's free. They can buy a sport bike or a brand new car if they want. They can use it to get a house if they want. But I don't think that's what it's there for. If you feel like you got the stones to pay it back, if you want to use it to buy a motorcycle, couple of motorcycles and 2 cars, of course you can't buy a house with $300,000. I didn't say that. I mean, like to finance it. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm thinking it must be some kind of loan that I probably was going to be qualified for, just to start. You know what I mean? Because anybody that has a carrier authority or their own business, they're usually reliable, as long as they don't go out of business or anything, as long as they don't get shut down. So I'm thinking what I'll do is just use that as backup. Like if the customer's freight get rejected, I'll use that money to probably, cover that or something. I should have insurance. Oh, one thing I know for sure, since I don't have no carrier experience, according to what I figured out or wherever I heard this. Oh, my boss must have told me this. You remember that time when I forgot to put the seal on the trailer? He said $64,000 got rejected. All right. Later on, my dispatcher told me that they looked into it and they might consider accepting it. So the rest of the way, I don't know what happened to it. So maybe they did take it back. I don't know. I would use that money for that reason, yes. I'll be scared to touch it. I got better things to do with my own savings account. So that's just how it goes. Anyways, I'm new to this. I'm not too familiar with it. I'll go ahead and experiment with this. After I get done with this video, I think I'm gonna pop into the Walmart store and get some. and then come back. I'm fixing to I'm gonna go on my PC computer and finish up some personal business. And then what I'll do is I'll stay here until 2 o'clock or something like that, like maybe 8, then I'll go ahead and relocate. So yes, this right here I'm very worried about. Now since I just brought this up, there's a possible chance I'm gonna go ahead and call customer service and see if I could speak to them and have them explain to me about this. Maybe I can muscle my way into this thing pretty easy, because the freight shortage thing is like, it's pure hell now. Now, I mean, my boss said 550 companies went out of business in Chicago only. 550 in Chicago by itself. Not combined in the United States. Not in another state combined. Chicago by itself. So, I don't know. I would have to figure this out. I think my credit would have to be in good standing too. So, at least I got some kind of knowledge and experience, but I ain't all that because I haven't started yet. Alright, man. I'm going to go ahead and try to cut it for right now. So much for this. Yeah, take a look at that, I guess. Engine brake. What is it? 2-cylinder. Is it? 4-cylinder, 3-cylinder, 6. Let me see. 2, 4, 6. 6 cylinders. Retard timing. The timing on the engine is retard, so that slows the truck down. Or the valves or the timing. What do you call it? The timing sequence or the valves are retard, so that's what causes the engine to slow down. That's 4 cylinders retard, 2 cylinders retard, and that's none. That's how you slow them trucks down. All right. If I got anything else, maybe I'll come up with it. That's all I got for now. Right now, I am now bobtail. I don't have a trailer at this moment.